Yep, it's me again. They hate me, that's why they give a fuck about me at the same time as always. JD Miles. The MGTOWs they love to hate, even the ones that love to hate them love to hate MGTOW at the same time as always. That's why they keep us relevant to this day. And I'm back again. Y'all see the title of tonight's discussion. Man, and before I begin, shout out to O'Shea Duke Jackson. I'll leave the link to his full video in the description box. Go check it out. But man, fellas, prepare yourselves because this is about to prepare yourselves because this is gonna be a doozy. Man, I'm so blown out to a point where I can't even get my words straight here. Oh my fucking god. But yeah, the person O'Shea is going to be talking about is Sharia Larson. I think that's her last name. Oh, fuck it. But anyway, this is going to be a doozy. I might even add SYSBM into this mix as well. But let's hear what O'Shea has to say, and we're going to get down to the nitty gritty. Let's begin, shall we?
Sharica Soul, remember I did a video about her just not too long ago, and she's
Sharica Soul. Thanks for the correction.
a young lady who decided that she wanted to go over to the right. And while she went over to the right, she decided that she wanted to talk about her problems with African American men. And it's not really because she believed it. It's pretty much because she believed it would get her an audience. And still, it has not tried to get her into the fame that she wants. Because see, Sharica is seeking fame. She is the #1 cloud chaser in the world. You know, she's tried singing, she's tried acting, she's tried a whole bunch of different things.
Okay, I'm going to skip ahead. Guys, I'm going to skip ahead because I didn't time this perfect, so here we go. Okay, now we're back on track. Let's continue.
She also started another thing called DivestorDiary.com, in which she urges black women to leave black men. But I want you to check out this clip here, right? You know, black men heard her online, heard what she had to say, and kind of found out she was full of shit. So then it came out that she had a half-white kid. Now, when she had the half-white kid, she came back with this.
This is for the black men that are harassing and threatening me because they found out I have a half-white son. First of all, it's not that you're black that I didn't date you. It's that most of you speak to women like you're standing on a prison yard.
Okay, what's all this about? Is she trying to paint herself a victim? I don't even know. Let's just continue on.
And I don't find that attractive. Secondly, no one complains when black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have
that's a bullshit ass lie. The number of videos that are circulating on YouTube and all forms of social media of black women, especially you divested black women, showing the world just how jealous you are when black men do the same thing that y'all do, date out. I mean, no matter how much you try, you cannot cover up your own hypocrisy. Where you going with this bullshit ass lies claiming that, y'all don't hate on black men who are with women that are not your color? Because there are plenty of videos that I could post on here calling you out on your own bullshit. But let's continue.
You have a problem when you see a black woman that has dated outside of their race. Is it because you're trying to convince us?
Just like how you divested black women have a problem with black men dating outside the race as well, even to a point to where you divested black women wanted to warn other races of women not to date black men. But when it happens to you, it's such a fucking problem. Get the fuck out of here with that shit. Let's continue.
us that we were undesirable when the fact is you're the one that's undesirable and you only have a certain amount of options, and we figured it out.
Again, having the half-white kid and hating on black men as if black men were the problem, right? But all black men got receipts. Now, remember when she was pregnant with that half-white kid? Yeah, she forgot that. She talked about that on her YouTube channel. But don't worry, we know your baby daddy and who you're talking about because you put all this information. Let's play that clip and see what she thought of this white guy.
Well, anyway.
Oh, this is gonna be good.
Well, my band's been doing good. We've been doing a lot of shows, and I've really been just focusing on my music and just like getting out there and band practice and all that other good stuff. I haven't really been trying to be funny or anything lately, and I am 2 days away from being 12 weeks pregnant. Hey, what's up, people? I'm 13 weeks. And other than that, I'm having a little bit of baby mama drama, daddy drama. I know who he is, and he knows he's the father and everything. We just don't get along. He thinks I should give it up for adoption. Guess what, people? I am 21 weeks pregnant, almost 22, and that is the beginning of 6 months. The last video I made, I was 13 weeks. My baby daddy is still an asshole. In fact, his mother's an asshole too. And I'm really...
First off, you sound real ridiculous trying to sound like a white girl on camera. And secondly, keep in mind, it's that same asshole you still decided to get knocked up. And suppose your kid sees his mom talking mad shit about his dad. How's that gonna affect the child? I'm just saying. He's an asshole, but yet you still let an asshole fuck you. Okay then, make that make sense. Let's continue.
Really not scared to put his name on blast. His name is Patrick Noonan. He has a MySpace. You guys should go type in the name Pat Noonan, Noonan, and cuss him out. Yeah,
So she's encouraging her supporters to go harass her white baby daddy. Now, fellas, take a minute on this. Suppose the roles were reversed. It was a dude encouraging his supporters to go harass his baby mama. Yeah, it wouldn't. Yeah, that shit wouldn't fly, right? But somehow you got females like this. God damn, I know how to pause. Somehow these females believe that they are privileged to do the same thing they want to complain about the men doing. But I digress. Let's continue.
So all those single mothers out there that have to deal with this shit, I didn't know it could be this hard. I didn't know, but it's okay. I have 3 shows coming up, so yes, I'm still doing music, still doing shows. However, I've decided to steer away from my band. I mean, I'm still going to have my electric guitar doing his little twinkle, but I just feel like I need to simplify my life now that my little boy's coming. Yes, it's a boy. Did I tell you that? Yeah, it's a boy. I've decided to name him Jacob Addison Sour. I'm giving him my last name because I love him. I just signed a lease for a 2-bedroom, so I won't be in this fabulous 1-bedroom anymore. I'm going to upgrade myself to a 2-bedroom. I am now 28 weeks pregnant. Me and Patrick still don't get along. I don't know. He's coming around slowly but surely, but who really cares about that?
So you see, that's very interesting, right? Here's the white guy that she clearly got pregnant by, had a baby by, but she's consistently bringing down black men. But you had a whole baby by a white guy, and you're proud that you have a half black baby with a white guy. For you yourself, you believe that he is a deadbeat. But check this out. She's even hated on her ex-black boyfriend in this clip.
I don't need therapy. Black men need therapy. No.
Black women need therapy too. And I don't know what is with this I don't know what is with this thought process or this mentality that some of these black females have, thinking that, oh, it's only black men who need therapy. I know a whole lot of black women who need therapy too, so miss us with that retarded fuck shit. Let's continue.
No, their black dads also have something to do with how they're raised.
And by the way, fellas, take a good look at the chat. The chat is going crazy. Let's continue.
And that's like the main problem with our community is y'all literally minimize the actual destruction it's caused to have so many black men walk out on their children. I see it way too much. It's too obvious that even other races know that's what y'all do. And now y'all are doing that to other races. You are literally getting with white women, and now they're popping up all over TikTok as single mothers. You keep talking.
Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, 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 whoa. I know you didn't just contradicted yourself, ma'am. Because what did you said earlier? Let's play that back, shall we?
Secondly, no one complains when black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have a problem, and I don't find that attractive. Secondly, no one complains when black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have a problem, and I don't find that attractive. Secondly, no one complains when black men date outside of their race and give their wealth to women outside of their race. But you have a problem.
Oh, so we all see the contradiction there. You claim that nobody complains about black men dating outside their race and shit. Oh, but you have no problem at all. You have no problem at all showing just how much, showing your own jealousy towards black men who also date out just like you. And as I stated before, you divested black women cannot hide your fucking hypocrisy.
No, that's what y'all do. And now y'all are doing that to other races. You are literally getting with white women, and now they're popping up all over TikTok as single mothers. You keep talking about races. No, that's what y'all do. And now y'all are doing that to other races. You are literally getting with white women, and now they're popping up all over TikTok as single mothers.
Oh, but everyone's to believe that you divested black females ain't hating on black men who also dating out. And by the way, then again, I need to correct myself here. She just made herself a hypocrite times two. And good thing I did caught on that shit as well. She's a hypocrite for two reasons. Her first form of hypocrisy is claiming that nobody is hating on men who date out, especially white women, just to turn back around and contradict herself, hating on black men dating white women and talking about how they make white women into single mothers. But here's the second hypocrisy. She's making that claim about, oh, black men are making white women into single mothers. But last time we checked, ma'am, you didn't use, oh my God, I can't take you seriously. But the second hypocrisy is this. You yourself is a single mother raising a child you got from your white baby daddy. Hypocrisy number 2. Damn, you are full of contradictions. So not only is you jealous of black men who also date out just like you, but you want to talk about black men making white women single mothers while you yourself is a single mother to a white man. Make that fucking make sense. Let's continue.
You keep talking about black men. I sure will. That sounds a little threatening. Have you ever dated? I did date a black man and he was trash. He was so trash. You want to talk about it? I dated him off and on for 3 years. And, I was into the whole, you got to stick with the black man. You got to, look the other way if they don't have that much money. I was a fool. I paid for his Ubers. He was a bum. He was a bum. He's the reason I own a gun. Because this is how everything ended.
Damn, the chat is acting a fool right now.
This person stole $2,100 from me 3 days before Christmas. Prior to that...
Does anybody believe what she is saying right now? Because I don't. How do we know for a fact that this shit happened and it's not just her trying to come up with some lame bullshit ass story to try to make herself into the victim? Let's continue.
That situation, I had let him borrow my car. When I demanded to have my car back because he'd had it for 2 days, he texted me a picture of a gun, threatening me while he was in possession of my car. I'm not lying.
But the number one shocking thing to me, and I mean, this young lady, she has some atrocious videos on the internet talking about black people, black men, black criminality. Now, we know that some of these things are true, but some of these things are not always into context. So I want you to hear how bad she talks about the black community, and then I'm going to come back.
Oh, America is the...
Oh, boy.
Plan to just ignore all the hate crimes being committed by black Americans every single day. And I'm not talking just 1 or 2. I'm not even talking 5. In 2023 alone, there's been over 2,200 hate crimes committed against white people and Asians. And guess who is responsible for committing those crimes? Well, the majority of those crimes. You guessed it. Pookie and Ray Ray.
And while she's trying to throw black men under the bus, there are many crimes that were committed by black females against whites and Asians as well. One of which you had a black female pointing a gun and letting off shots at an Asian hair store owner as she's robbing the store of their wigs and weaves. So no, ma'am, y'all ain't innocent either in that same category.
This is nuts. Come on, America. Stop coddling rabid black thugs. Just because they have black skin doesn't mean they should get a pass in hate crimes.
And there you have it. Not only does she hate black men, but she also hates the black community as well, thus making her a goddamn sellout. And for all you retarded fucks who want to sit here and talk about, oh, JD Mouse is attacking women of color and he doesn't like his own race, then guess what, you retarded fucks? I want all of y'all to have that same energy when it comes to her. Oh, no. Don't try this. No. Don't try to change your energy now because it's a black female doing the same shit. Have that same energy. She hates black men and she's a sellout to her own race. So don't try to come at me with that bullshit. So let's continue.
So let's look at that number one more time. 2,200 hate crimes committed against whites and Asians, mostly by black Americans, black American males. Do you know what 2,200 times 10 is? It's 22,000. It's not looking good over the next 10 years in terms of hate crimes for the black American versus other races.
Now, after all of that caping for the white community and all of these things, I want you to really focus in how she starts crying when she's confronted with racism.
Yeah, now look at her ass. All that front and bullshit. Now look at her ass now. Let's continue.
Check it out.
Every fucking day, racism is on my social media. What kind of quality of life is that for me? Why should I have to live in a world for my son to grow up and see white people talking to me like that? And I'm supposed to tell him that these people are good? Don't wanna watch him leave. This isn't good. For me or nobody. Don't sit here and pretend that this is good for me or any black person to go through for every single day of our lives.
God damn, I know how to pause. But remember, ma'am, you was in there championing those same white people while throwing black men and the black community under the bus. Now look at your ass. All that fronting. All that fronting. You diss black men, you diss the black community while trying to champion the white community just to turn right back around. And now you're dealing with racism. God damn it, you can't make this shit up. In the words of the late great MC Bree and the DMC, there ain't no future in your frontin'. There ain't no future in your frontin'. Now look at your ass. Now you crying to the same black men in the same black community for help. The same black men in the same black community you dissed, threw under the bus, and you talking shit up and want to talk shit. Now you're going back to the same black men in the same black community looking for sympathy and pity points because the same white people that you was caping and championing for all stabbed you in the back. How sad. How fucking sad and pathetic. Let's continue.
We have to hide. We should have to hide from online to avoid being verbally abused by racists. This is insane, and I cannot take.
So wait a minute, Sharica. You went out here hating on black men, people in the African American community, your group, right? You went out and had a baby by a white man. You don't really go after those people because, I don't know, it just would make sense, right? This is the guy you got pregnant. He's the real deadbeat, but you have problems with black men. And then when you face some level of racism, you started crying, all right? You're just bipolar. And this is the same thing this lady does. She has a lot of problems. Allegedly, she got assaulted when she was young. I don't even know if that is even something that is true. I'm not sure because it seems like this lady just lies for attention. Who knows?
In other words, she's a hurt individual, and as they say, hurt people hurt people. That's all it is to it. That's all there is to it. And I'm going to stop it right here. If y'all want to watch the full video if y'all want to watch O'Shea Duke Jackson's full video in its entirety, the link will be in the description box. Go check him out. Tell him JD Miles sent you. But that's all I'm going to say on this matter. I'm done. I'm done with this piece of work who dissed black men and black community while putting the white community on a high pedestal just to turn right back around looking for a pity party because the same white community she was championed for stabbed her in the back, and now she's crying for black men in the black community for help after she threw him under the bus. I said what I had to say. I'm done, and I'm out this bitch. Later.